What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing okay. Now I'm going to make a quick one today, but I wanted to make a video with a very important message because I've had something on my mind for a couple of days and I wanted to speak on it and hopefully you guys take some value from it as well. Look, there are a lot of guys walking around in 2025 with a very childish mentality. A very childish mentality. They walk around all day and they do the things that they want to do. If they have a momentary impulse or a momentary desire, they follow that desire and that impulse. They find it really, really hard to tell themselves no. They find it really, really hard to regulate their emotions and take a step back and think about their actions before they do them. Now look, this is a state of mind that will quite literally ruin your success as a man. As a man in the modern world, as a man in 2025, if you want to be successful, you can't be thinking like this. You can't be a slave to your desires, a slave to your wants and needs in the moment. A lot of guys walk around with this mentality that I want to do this right now, and if I don't do it, I'm going to throw a tantrum. I want. They have an idea. Something pops into their head. That'll be fun, I'm going to do it. With no consequence, or no thought to the consequence, rather. They just do it. They just follow those desires. They just follow those instant gratification sort of wishes and wants of the moment with no thought to the long term and how this might affect them or indeed other people around them. But most of these guys who operate in this way don't care about the people around them. They only care about themselves. But the failure to this way of thinking, guys, is that, look, as a man in the modern world, if you follow this blueprint and you do the things that you want to do all the time and you never make sacrifices and you never do things you don't want to do, if you avoid discipline and you avoid doing difficult things and reflecting on yourself and your growth and questioning your beliefs, you're going to have a very stagnant life. You're going to have a very average life. And I'd say even worse than average. I'd say below average. Because the truth is, in my belief, being a man is about doing the right thing, even if it's difficult, even if it's inconvenient sometimes. Now, we're not perfect. We're not going to get everything right all the time. But I think a man's foundation should lie in doing the right thing, even if it's difficult. And what does that look like on a day-to-day basis? Well, if you've got something that needs to get done, getting it done. Not acting like a child and saying I'll do it tomorrow and putting it off and putting it off and putting it off and chasing pleasure rather than pain. A good man understands that chasing difficulty and getting things done that need to get done in the long term will not only serve him better, but his family as well. And I say to you guys that are looking to build a family one day, looking to have a great life, if you give in to your desires today and you allow these momentary wants and needs to control your life and take control of you, what makes you think that you're going to be any different when you're a dad? What makes you think that you're going to be any different when you've got a family to provide for, a family to look after? No, you're just going to be the dad who does that same thing. You're going to be the dad who's buying cigarettes and energy drinks and giving his kids McDonald's 4 times a week and those sorts of things, because that is what happens. That is what comes from listening to your desires and needs and wants in the moment and avoiding anything difficult. So look, I like to be practical in these videos. If there is something that you've not done that you know needed to get done, get it done today. If not today, start on it tomorrow. It's simple, guys, but it's difficult. But if you chase the easy things, you're going to have a difficult life. But if you chase the difficult things, you're going to have an easy life. You learn a lot more from the harder things. You learn a lot more from the things that require you to exert discipline. Ditch the childish mentality. Ditch the I want this now, otherwise I'll throw a tantrum mentality. You're a man now. And I think one of the best things that men can do is callous their mind and crack on with all the things that they know need to get done. No matter how awkward, no matter how difficult, no matter how inconvenient. If you develop this state of mind and you just start doing the things that need to get done, regardless of how you feel, your results are going to improve in almost every single area of your life. Your wealth, your health, social life, family relationships, whatever. You become more trustworthy, you become more reliable to other people, but most importantly, you become more trustworthy and reliable to yourself. You start to respect the man in the mirror a little bit more. So anyway, guys, look, I know it's a quick one today. This is just something that I've been thinking about for a little while. I see a lot of guys that just walk around with adult bodies but baby brains. They have no impulse control, they have no ability to regulate their emotions. They're just walking around like little monkeys, man. They have an idea, it pops into their head, and they act on it straight away. Don't fall into that trap. You're better than that. Anyway, guys, look, if you took some value from this video today, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for much more from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.